Christ. So many things to remember. Okay. Yep. Come on. I think we're live, but it's come on, pull up on my phone. There you go. There you go. Okay.
It's $8 for valet, or I'm not quite sure what parking is like around this area.
Figuring out parking.
I was telling somebody else how to figure out parking. I'm like, I don't know. Valet is $8 here.
Well, we are live.
We are live.
And
Just
you
telling people how to get here.
So you're in a public pool?
I'm in a hotel pool that is public, yes.
You're in a hotel pool.
Public pool is a little bit different.
That's true. It's not as sexy.
But it is a public place. It is a public place.
Hotel pools have more sex factor, don't they?
Yeah. A little bit more comfort, a little bit more zhuzh. A little more zhuzh.
Do you like zhuzh on your sandwich?
No. A little, yeah, sometimes.
Don't you like jus on your sandwich?
Yeah.
Like
I do.
The roast beef juice?
I'm not a big fan of a wet sandwich. I'm more of like a crispy Sammy person. I want a crispy Sammy. I want crispy, crunchy edges, right? I want crispness. I want sprouts in my sandwich. All right. I want lots of vegetables. I want red onion. I want a vinegar-based something, a little salt and pepper. That's what I want in my sandwich.
That's cool. I was hoping to delete the 1 minute show episode that just happened, but it's too difficult right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're making. What's the weather like in T-Dog in Toronto?
Did you call it T-Dog?
Yeah.
Do you know it's called? You know the nickname is T-Dot?
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
T-Dot.
So I was pretty close then.
You're pretty
to something
close.
that actually exists.
I think
Wow.
you're remarkably close.
Brilliant.
All right. I'm just opening our Google Doc for time codes. Okay. So today we're going to discuss gender role and sexual orientation. And we're going to do
a little bit of everything.
We're going to test button.
We're going to find out what buttons is really made out of.
Yeah.
Sugar and spice and everything mildly some kind of nice, you know.
What do you mean?
Maybe a little spicy.
Yeah.
I got niceys, but I also got spices.
What do you
think? I guess it is sugar and spice. It's listed in there.
What do you think you have more of? Spicy or nicey?
I'm like, like, you know those chocolate bars that have like cayenne pepper in them?
Yeah.
I'm like that, but crumbled up and then mixed into like a vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
That's me.
That's reasonable.
I think it is.
Are you reasonable?
Try to be.
Yeah.
I'm passionate though.
Yeah. I like your quiet screams that you have to do now that you're in the pool.
Well, now I'm in public.
In public?
I don't want the public to know that I'm crazy.
You don't think they already know that?
Well, they already know. Most people don't. Most people don't bring their iPad out to the pool.
Yeah, that's fair. But you know what? You're in LA. Everyone in LA is doing their career shit. They're on their grind, their entertainment grind. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, right? We're used to it now. Yeah. We're desensitized.
Yeah.
MBD.
Did you say, as in no big deal?
Mm-hmm.
No big deal. Okay.
Did you think that I said MBV as in My Bloody Valentine?
No, I just had to calculate it in my head. I was like, what's
what if I just started saying that? I'm just like, yeah, MBV. My Bloody Valentine. You know what I mean? What if I just started saying that? MBV. I made it a thing. I tried to make it a thing. You all right there?
Not really.
Like it seems like you're struggling for sure.
My shit's like all tangled up. I'm gonna smoke some weed about it. I'm a little grumpy.
Yeah, you seem all tangled up. I have smoked a lot of weed today already, so I'm
just tired and had a. I wouldn't even. It's not. Listen, it's not a bad day. It's a good day. Good day. But I did have a cavity filled, and I did have.
Ooh.
I had. I have to wear a bottom. I have to wear a mouth guard on the bottom row of my teeth for the first time in my life to protect myself from chiseling down.
You grinding at night?
Yeah, I'm grinding my teeth at night, and I'm chipping certain teeth. So.
Yeah. Give me the weed, press enjoy.
Let's all get
high. I said I'm already high, and that is the point. Oh, I had an edible too.
Did you?
Yeah. It's pool day, baby.
It is pool day.
I might even have like a margarita. You know why? Because I'm by a fucking pool.
It's true. There's no fucking around on pool day.
No. I don't play about pool day.
And that's why we're gonna do some tests. Because we don't fuck around. We want to get to the bottom of shit, don't we?
Yes. Like I'm all posted up in the pool. Like Street Fighters.
Well, without further ado, you ready?
Ask me questions.
So we're gonna start with a gender role test.
Gender roles, more like gender holes.
The test exclusively tests for imminent conceptions of gender, meaning that it doesn't theorize about whether gender roles are biological, cultural, or both. Consequently, the test has been used both by feminists as an instrument of hate, just kidding, of cultural criticism, and by gender traditionalists who seek to confirm that gender roles are natural and heritable. Does that sound chill?
Sounds interesting.
Now,
I don't know if it's chill, but it sounds interesting.
Okay.
I want to do it. I'm enthusiastically consenting. But I don't know if I would call it chill.
1, 2,
right?
3, 4. Okay, so it's a 1 to 5 scale. 1 being hard disagree, 5 being hard agree.
5 agree, 1 no.
So sympathetic would be the first one.
Sympathetic?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah, I was going to say 4.
No.
Okay. Strong personality.
5.
5.
5.
Imaginative.
5.
Dominant.
3.5.
4. No 0.5s. Analytical.
4.
Forceful.
3.
Not afraid of risk.
2. I'm a scaredy cat.
Moody.
4.
Mild.
1.
Yeah, you're not mild.
I am not mild. I am spicy. I am full flavor.
Self-reliant.
Self-reliant. 3. I need people.
You know what I'm finding tricky is watching the broadcast on my phone, but also making notes on my phone. I'm not sure I can do both.
Yeah.
Just thinking out loud here. Not that anyone really cares.
I love it. Think out loud.
Okay, self-reliant 3. Is that what you said? Likeable, 5.
Yes.
Individualistic.
What was that one?
Individualistic.
3.
Do you want to maybe expand on your reasonings for at least some of them, so we get into the
Dig
mind?
deep into a button.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes, what do I just say? What was the one you just asked me that I said 3?
Individualistic.
I think that I think that I have some original thoughts, but I think that I'm definitely more like about the collective, and I don't really care if like certain things I'm into are basic. Like I'm like not. I think that everybody wants to be a snowflake, and to a certain extent, I think that we're not that fucking original, most of us, right? So
I'm a snowflake in many different ways. I'm a beautiful, singular snowflake.
I think that we're both like I think that we're archetypes, right? We're characters. We're video game characters.
Okay,
We're presets.
Okay, what video game characters are we?
You're artsy DIY boy, and I'm like.
So you're just basing it on that chart of unbearable. What was it?
Men.
The wheel of unbearable men.
Yeah. and I'm like, I don't know. What would I be? Like punk rock.
I don't think you fit in. No, I don't think you fit into one thing.
No? Am I more individualistic than I think? Am I more unique?
I think you're a collectivist.
Yeah.
I think you value the collective more than you do the individual, for sure.
I agree.
But I think that I don't know. I might be more of a freak than you in a few different ways. What do you think of
Yeah,
those?
totally. I think so. That's why I say 3. I think 3 makes sense for me.
Okay. Yielding.
3. I can be.
Polite.
But I also polite. Yeah, I'm pretty polite. I'd say like a 4.
Okay.
Polite.
I told a guy last night that he was rude.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was the reaction?
He apologized. He butted me in line. I had 3 people butt me in line. And the first 2, I was like, okay. I'm not going to make a thing of it. And then when I was at the bar, this guy did that stupid thing that I hate when people act like animals. It's just like, I don't care. I'm not conscientious about my surroundings at all. It's all about me, and my drink. And whenever I get my drink, immediately, I need to get that drink as soon as possible. It doesn't matter what the rules of society,
It's also like for a fucking drink, man. Like, aren't you supposed to be relaxing and having a good time? You're like, I gotta rush to the front to have the best time. Like, stop trying to fucking maximize everything and like chill out.
Do you know what his response was?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm from Israel. Like, as in, like, that's how we are. We're uptight.
It's like
we're neurotic. And I get it. These are my people, my Jewish people. They're a neurotic bunch. There's no question about it.
Definitely
Anyways,
some characters.
Enough about the Jews. Back to Button. Okay. Introverted.
I'm like an extroverted introvert, right? I think I'm not like shy on the outside, but my personal thoughts are a little bit more reserved. I'd say I'm a 4. Wait, was it introverted?
2. You're a 2.
I'm a 2. Yeah, 2.
Ambitious.
5, 4. I'd somewhere.
And explain your rationale, please.
Okay, so I think the reason why I'm getting caught up here, right, is because I feel like if I said 5, then I should have more to show for it, right? And that's why I defaulted to 4. But I don't think that's actually the case. I think that I've just had a hard, hand of cards dealt to me, right? And I think I am quite ambitious. I don't have all the things to show for it yet, but I've actually like overcame a lot of trauma and adversity to get where I am right now. I think that takes a lot of ambition. So I think it's hard to gauge that, right?
Yeah.
But I also am not so ambitious that I'm willing to sacrifice my like sanity or my health.
Okay, so let's go
I'll
with
say
4.
Let's go with 4.
Yeah. Willing to take a stand.
5.
Loyal.
I would be the George Bush is a war criminal at dinner time.
Loyal.
Loyal? Yes. Big 5. Very loyal.
Devoted.
5. Very devoted.
Energetic.
4.
I wish Buttony was an option.
Yeah, like how buttony am I?
Yeah.
What would you rate me?
Come on, you know the answer. Defends own opinions.
3.
Yeah. How come?
I don't like conflict. I avoid conflict a lot. At all costs.
Oh, true.
That's why.
Helpful.
Helpful. 4.
Compassionate.
5. Very compassionate. Got a big heart.
What else do you have that's big?
A big tongue. Also, honorable mention.
Yeah.
Big Nockies.
Yeah, big Nockies. That's hilarious. That's my first time code, big Nockies. You looking for your friends or the waitress?
Honestly, either at this point. Either. Because the friends are here that I could be like, go figure this out for me because I'm doing this.
Wait, did you didn't order?
No.
Oh wow, that's fucked up.
No, a single order has been placed.
But do you see humans? What? You don't see one?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that project.
I know. You know what it is? I've just decided not to care. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it'll happen when it happens.
Okay.
I'm not getting out of the pool and stopping my show. It'll happen when it happens.
I tend to agree with you.
You know? I'm vibing. I'm not worried. Oh.
All right, competitive.
Oh, that's so cute.
What?
He's never been to a pool, so we'll see. Hi, tiny bunny. There's a literal bunny at the pool.
Really?
Yeah. That is so cute. Look at my shirt. What's he doing? Oh. I love them big ears. Oh, so cute. Have a little bit.
Competitive, little baby button?
No, I'm not very competitive too. I don't like competing. I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do that.
You are competitive in some ways, though.
Am I?
Yeah, you like.
No, I'm not.
You like feeling like you're better than the others.
Okay. If you say so, then let's bump it up to a 3.
All right.
I don't think of myself as competitive.
What? So are you disagreeing with the 3?
Am I competing with you right now?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask Kiki and or Raisa to stream it on their phone and put it on mute.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Next question. Ready for the next question?
Avoids cursing.
Fuck no. What?
Tender.
Type.
Yeah, you're a tender button, aren't you?
I'm a tenderoni.
Yeah, you are. Soothing.
Soothing?
Yeah.
I mean, I can be soothing, but I could also be incredibly abrasive.
Okay.
The fuck? I have range, bitch.
Jealous.
Hi.
Yeah, I think we know the answer to that.
Bye. Yeah, I'm a little bit toxic. I'm working on it, though. That's a therapy sport.
Oh, right here. Just switching from bongi poo to penny poo.
Ooh.
Both of which I got from this wonderful place, this weed delivery service in Richmond Hill called Top Bud. They're Ukrainian.
Okay.
And the guy that runs it, I feel like it somehow is in Israel right now. He got kicked out of the country or something. I don't know.
That's spicy.
That's a little spicy.
But
yeah, anyways, support Ukrainian businesses. And if you happen to be in Toronto, Top Bud, baby. Delivery, excellent product, excellent service. I give them 5 stars. So
I love that. That's an unpaid ad right there. That's just out of love.
yeah.
No loyalty, love.
No loyalty. Maybe a little bit of virtue signaling, but not like that's, they just happen to be. I didn't choose them because they're Ukrainian.
It's a healthy amount of virtue signaling.
It's a healthy.
Amount.
It's an acceptable amount. I agree. I don't cross the threshold of like, ugh, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't annoyed by it at least.
Yeah. Okay. Next, sincere.
Four. I'm mostly sincere, right? But I'm also a performer, baby. So, sometimes I'm, but it's like method acting. So I am still very sincere, but
Yeah, I agree. I agree with your assessment.
I'm a nice. Also, it's the people pleaser in me.
Right. Man, all my pens are all fucking plugged up. Are these all Dunskies?
I'm gonna go get my pen. Be right back. BRB. I'm gonna float away.
Yeah, these are all. I think they're all done.
Yeah, I'll tilt this way so you can see me as I go to
there we go.
And get my.
That's some nice whack of tobacco. I regret doing that. Roughed up my nose and my throat. And it wasn't particularly funny, so it wasn't worth it either. Pools, fools, and Ja rules. Tool, mule, an artichoke stool. Hot tubs, body rubs, peaches and beaches. Gregor Samsa will castigate his revenge. Hi. Are you dancing to a drum beat?
Huh?
What were you dancing to? Is there music in the hotel? Is that what it is?
It's on the bar restaurant area. There's like a patio bar area.
I just didn't notice the music before until you started dancing right now.
Oh yeah, it's here, baby.
Isn't Buttons cutie, everyone?
Huh?
Isn't Buttons cutie, everybody?
Oh, thank you. I'm enjoying my last little bit of summer, milking it.
You're in LA. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it starts getting more fall-like, and then I have to go into spooky season.
All right.
It's no longer summer. It doesn't mean I stop going to the pool, but, I'm trying to enjoy my last summer pool. It's a different type of pool.
Yeah.
Because summer pool, I'll drink tequila.
Sentimental, 1 to 5.
5. Big 5.
Assertive.
2. 3. Working towards a 4. Working towards a 4.
All right, fine, 3. Shy, 1.
Hey, I'm kind of shy.
Are you?
No. I don't think you could show your butthole to strangers on the internet and be shy.
Are you officially retired from the Butthole Factory?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm done. I'm retired.
You're done from that life?
I'm done. It's like the Butthole Factory is like the workhouses in London
Yeah.
for me. Where it's like, I don't really like it, so I want not to be there. Not that that's everybody's experience, but
Yeah.
it's very draining, in my opinion. In my very humble opinion.
So, why don't you tell us about your friends that are coming and joining the show?
Well, I don't know if they're gonna come.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, they're not here. I'll introduce who shows up, right?
Oh, they might. So someone might. Okay, that's very LA. I should have known.
It's LA, baby.
Yeah.
I'm also just saying that because I'm like, well, they already said they would be here, and I don't see anyone yet. So. Yeah, I don't see my friends. Wild. But we'll see. I'm excited. If not, I'll just, vibe out and enjoy the pool.
Secretive.
Am I secretive?
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty much an open book. I think I just told everybody on the internet that I've shown other random people on the internet my bubble. So,
Right.
I don't think no.
Okay.
I don't think there's any secrets left here, baby.
Affectionate.
Yeah, very. 5.
Happy.
4. Striving for a 5, but 5's pretty really silly, ridiculous.
Loves children.
I like dinos. I like little babies. I like kids. 4. I don't like everybody's kid. You can't make me.
All
I
right.
hate when somebody shows you a picture of their ugly child and they're like, "Oh my God, isn't he so cute?" And I'm like, "No."
You're gonna love the
Don't
results.
make me mind.
You're gonna love the results.
I want to hear the results. Oh, I have a phone call
Do you?
from a friend.
Take the
Phone
call.
a friend. It's phone a friend.
You gonna take the call?
Hi, friend. Oh, I see you. I'm by the pool. I'm in the pool. I'm in it. Yeah. Yeah. My spot's over here. I don't know why I'm still on the phone with you, but I'm not going to get off the phone. And I'm like, yeah, right there where all my stuff is. Yeah, get cozy. So we do have a friend.
Which one?
My friend Reza.
Oh. Well, I think Raisa would enjoy the findings of this survey.
Yes.
Should I go? Should I go into it?
We can hold off. It's all like a little.
Okay, but you have to tell Raisa what we did. You should introduce it.
So what's the quiz?
It was a gender. Do we do a gender role test first or a sexual? That was gender role, correct?
I think it was a gender role.
Yeah, we haven't done sexual orientation.
Yeah.
No, okay, so this was a gender role test. I mean, the audience can see what it is right now, obviously, but
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go swim over to them and then tell them about I think that we have to order at the bar.
So do you want me to entertain the internet for?
Yeah, I'm like, give the kids a show, baby.
All right.
Give the kids a show.
I'll give the kids a show. I want to do some commentary on a recent Anthony Fantano video, aka The Needle Drop. He released a video stating that he believes Sgt. Pepper's is not a 10 out of 10. And I tend to agree. I've had this opinion for a long time, and I wouldn't say I fully agree with his take, but I would say I 70% agree. So let's hear what he has to say.
Is it safe to come out now? Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well today, with a huge lump in my throat, my heart pumping, and fear flowing throughout my body. I have decided to do a little bit of a sequel to, I guess what you could call a series, where I am coming on here and talking about why certain records that are just considered classic are actually classic, because I think an album being quality, withstanding the test of time, continuing to influence artists and resonate with audiences, does in fact make it a classic, regardless of the perfection of that track list from front to back. Where I'm talking about classic records here, and why, in my opinion, though they may be classic, they are not perfect records. They are not 10 out of 10 in my eyes. I decided to kick this series off with the ever so popular Thriller, possibly the most critically acclaimed and beloved pop album of a crop of songs from front to back, instrumentally, and a rockin' introduction to the
Here we go.
aesthetically speaking, the popular music vocabulary. And look, some of my favorite Beatles songs of all time land on this record. The Sgt. Pepper's intro makes for a rockin' introduction to the LP. The reprise later on the record is fantastic. And
I want a margarita. I know. Because I'm at a pool, I would normally not drink margarita, but it feels right. It's true. Anything I do is trash. That's why I like you. That's why we're tiny little cockroaches together. Cockroach kisses.
What is racist? That your drink choice is trashy?
Yeah.
Why?
Smarts by the pool, baby.
Why is that
Very
trashy?
bimbo-y. Big
Is-
bimbo.
that's-
Not a bad thing.
That's big bimbo energy?
Big bimbo energy. It's BB. It's BBBBB because it's big bimbo baby button energy.
Right. But
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, what would not be trash? What would not be a trashy drink in the pool?
Mezcal. Meat. Maybe with a slice of orange with cinnamon.
Uh-huh.
Or like something neat, or
Okay.
not something with a salted wrap.
I'm going to finish the Sgt. Pepper's video while you can just swim around if you want. Since
I love that.
we can't do the testicle or I can't give you the results until
Right.
your friend is here, since that's what you requested.
Well, we can do it. We can start the test. I'm not sure how sure everybody wants to be on camera.
Should I finish the Sgt. Pepper's video or yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna do that
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
finish the Sgt. Pepper's video, and then we'll just go into the quiz, regardless of who's here.
Got it.
you know,
I'm
brings
playing it now.
a nice kind of togetherness to the whole experience, makes it seem like the band was at least trying to an extent to see big picture on this one. With a little help from my friends is one of the Beatles' best songs ever, and one of the songs that from them is so great, the popularity of it kind of transcends the Beatles itself. Also amazing that they allowed Ringo to sing one of the best songs in the band's discography. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, you don't really get more classic
Agreed.
Beatles than that. And getting better is
Yep, I agree all the way so far.
Another song that is so great, it pretty much transcends the Beatles iconography too. But let's stay focused on the task at hand here, because obviously this video is about why this album is not a 10, so I can't spend the next 5 to 10 minutes giving it a BJ. Let's move on to the track She's Leaving Home, which reads like a really tedious musical theater production.
Agreed.
Where McCartney sings a story about a young girl leaving home despite
I've always found that song to be a chore to get through.
the fact that her parents did
It's not a bad song. It's just, it's not fun. The first 4 tracks of the album are fun. Fixing a Hole is fun too. First 5 tracks.
everything that they could to take care of her and so on and so forth. Oh, our baby's gone. It's tragic. And while to some degree I'm sure that was the case, even for the news story that was said to have inspired this song, looking at a general read of the track, especially during the era in which it was released, it hasn't exactly aged as well as it could when it comes to, I don't know, the idea of a child or female autonomy, especially when you're talking about things like doting or controlling parents. But truly and honestly, my biggest issue with this track is that the tune is not really all that good, and I think suffers greatly at the hand of the narrative and, McCartney and Lennon essentially trying to stuff 10 pounds of weepy, dramatic feelings into a 5-pound bag. Now, in this record's defense, there is a prime example of narrative and song balancing really well toward the back end of the LP on A Day in the Life. That
Agreed.
is an amazing closer for this record.
Agreed.
And one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time. I guess it just serves as a reminder that not everyone can be a hit. Following this, we do see some interesting consistency on being for the benefit of Mr. Kite, because on here, those musical theatrics are upped quite a bit to the point where, the songwriting just becomes straight up obnoxious.
Yeah, I actually agree, but I like that song. Not as much as the first 5 songs, though.
We're just veering from instrumental and sonic palette to instrumental and sonic palette to the point where it's just jarring, and I think the song gets lost in the sauce, and it doesn't even come off remotely experimental. The closing track of Revolver is wilder than this. This track to me just sounds like we've spent too much time in drama club. Within You, Without You is another track in the Beatles catalog where George Harrison kind of pulls the boys into a sound and style that's reflective of his deep exploration into Hinduism, ragas, and his experiences with Ravi Shankar at the time. And while I know tons of ink has been spilled about this point in George's life and just how deeply devoted he was to all of this, the song in and of itself still does come off like, I don't know, some weak cultural tourism, especially.
I love With and Without You, so I start to not agree with him here.
Sandwiched with a bunch of other tracks that don't really reinforce it in any other way. From here, there's nothing quite like the whiplash of transitioning into When I'm 64 that makes me think about the importance of album flow. I mean,
100% agree. I've always felt like that song should have been cut, or at least replaced with like Lady Madonna, or like just something upbeat and fun.
it's a cute song on its own, but it's quite jarring to kind of hop into this cute, jaunty little tune about aging together in love. Meanwhile, Lovely Rita, I think is just merely okay. The tune is just very mild as far as Beatles songs go. And when we think about like the very colorful and classic cast,
I don't agree with him here. I really like Lovely Rita.
of characters that have turned up in Beatles songs over the years, be they Eleanor Rigby or Nowhere Man or Dr. Robert or Sexy Sadie, so on and so forth, and the stories that like inspired these tracks. Is Lovely Rita nearly as inspired as any of these moments or ideas?
It's not trying to be. It's just a fun 2.5-minute song.
Not really. Probably one of the more forgettable Beatles song concepts across their catalog. And then finally, Good Morning, which is my last major complaint in the track list on this record, is all kinds of grating, especially with those
I love Good Morning, so I disagree with
those
you.
really shrill group vocals, the aggressively mixed lead vocals, the horn sections really overpowering just about everything too. It is just not a pleasant or interesting song. But with that being said, I will reinforce some earlier points here and say that this is still a groundbreaking and super influential record. I would absolutely, positively not remove it like from the, Beatles or rock pantheon. I do not wish for it to be changed. I do not wish for it to be erased or anything like that. I'm not making some insane claim here that music and some other shit would be the same if this album disappeared, that it's like massively overrated and so on and so forth. I guess here's my major gripe with it. Does it bring the Beatles' strongest crop of songs to the table? Not really.
Agreed.
Track for track, pound for pound, I think Revolver is better.
Agreed.
I think freaking White Album is better. I think Abbey Road is better. There's even a case to be made that like Magical Mystery Tour has more fire on it.
I would say Magical Mystery Tour is as good as Sgt. Pepper's. But that's just my subjective.
Track for track than Sgt. Pepper's. I'm sorry, but it's true. But yeah, overall, I do not think Sgt. Pepper's is a 10.
Okay, I give Sgt. Pepper's an 8.7. Based on Fantano's review, it sounds like he gives it like an 8.2. And I give Magical Mystery Tour an 8.7 as well. And it sounds like he gives Magical Mystery Tour like a 9. So there we go. All right, baby button. You ready?
Yes. I'm here. I'm ready.
You are fitty, baby. Non-binary as fuck.
Do it. I was right. I know exactly who the fuck I am.
Yeah, and you're a
freaking
fitty.
He, she, they. I am everybody, baby. I am the full meal. I am the appetizer, full meal, and dessert. I am the restaurant it is served in. I am them.
50% masculine, 56% feminine.
Mm-hmm. Based on some very arbitrary characteristics.
This makes you undifferentiated and androgynous, which I would agree with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how they say it here in Canada. Oh, yeah. Lick the lollipop. Lick the lollipop.
Lollipop? You know that in London, they don't call them popsicles. They call them ice lollies.
What do they call them in London, Ontario, Canada?
I don't know.
Popsicles.
I've never been there.
Popsicles. Okie dokie. That was fun.
You like my water dances?
Should we play the other one now? Sexual orientation test? You ready? Not as many questions. You ready? Baby button? Okay.
Oh, I've been ready. Baby, I was born to run.
Okay. I identify as a man, woman, other.
I guess other.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I have wanted to touch a woman intimately and or be naked in the company of a woman.
Yes.
Yes. So 4 out of 5?
Let's give it a 5.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, can you hear me from there?
Yeah.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I have entertained the fantasy of being in a long-term romantic relationship with a woman.
Yes. I told Rachel that I had a dream that we got married. In our dream, on top of our wedding cake, we had 2 sexy little cockroaches. We'd spent good money for somebody to craft us tiny, sexy little cockroaches, like with giant knockers and bikinis.
Okay.
We're on top of our wedding cake.
Can you reveal who the person is?
They're not down here yet. They had to get dressed and they have to go to the bar and grab the orders. Are you
talking about Raisa?
Yeah, they're not here yet.
Wait,
they're here, but then they have to go change.
Oh, but that's who you're talking about.
They have to go change and they have to go, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning. You didn't hear me, but I said it.
Said what?
Oh, I said who it was at the beginning. It wasn't a mystery.
Oh. Do you think you're in love with her? Or them, I mean?
No.
Okay.
It's a dream, buddy.
Okay, entertain the fantasy of being in a long-term romantic relationship with a woman. Did we say 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5?
I said 4.
Okay.
I said 4.
What? Okay.
Okay.
In the past 2 weeks, I have entertained the fantasy of being in a long-term romantic relationship with a man.
4.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I have found myself wanting to have real-life sexual intercourse with a man.
The past 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I have wanted to touch a man intimately and or be naked in the company of a man.
2. 2. Strong 2.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I have found a woman attractive.
5.
In the past 2 weeks, I have found myself wanting to have real-life sexual intercourse with a woman.
5. What? Wait. In the past 2 weeks? No. 2. I don't have sex with anybody.
In the past 2 weeks, I have fantasized about sexual intercourse with a woman. Fantasized.
5.
In the past 2 weeks, I have found myself sexually aroused by a man.
3.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I have found myself sexually aroused by a woman.
3.
In the past 2 weeks, I have found a man attractive.
5.
In the past 2 weeks, I have fantasized about sexual intercourse with a man.
3.
In the past 2 weeks, I have fantasized about non-sexual petting and or bodily closeness with a woman. Like what we do in petting. Poking and
No, I
biting
don't
and
think
licking.
I don't spend any time thinking about that one.
Okay.
I spend 0 time.
Okay.
I spend 0 time thinking about. It was said about petting women in a non-sexual way. I'm not trying to. I'm not like pet. I'm not trying to.
Like we're the family retriever.
Yeah, that's weird. I did tell everybody about how I had a dream that we got married and about our cake toppers.
Oh my god!
Somebody made this sexy little cockroaches with big knockers.
Or like Snow White, but with like cockroaches.
That sounds very cute.
It's like instead of cute singing, it's like a guttural like. And then all they all come out. All the roaches come. Yes, my queen. Yes, my queen.
I kind of like it with the we can do an admin reveal if you want, but also I like the behind the curtains, right? So because you don't know.
You don't know what's up.
It's a mystery to you fucks.
Well, we can also plan the reveal. We can
plan the reveal.
You see what I'm saying? We could build anticipation to the reveal.
Yeah. Ooh.
You can't reveal the big old knockies yet.
Not yet.
No, you
Gotta build it up.
it's like you gotta warm the oven.
Yeah, you gotta warm up the oven. You can't expect the pizza to cook if you don't warm up the oven.
And that's when we're warm meat.
We're preheating the oven.
Would you say your glasses are 90s trying to be 60s? Like in the 90s, they wanted to be 60s, but now that's
to me it feels very British. They feel British.
But 90s British, right? Like Spice Girls.
British. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, but like all just the Matrix. You know, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's you know what it's giving? You know what's giving?
What?
It's giving Angelina Jolie hackers.
There, dude, you nailed it. You fucking nailed it. Okay, have you fantasized about non-sexual petting and or bodily closeness with a beak man?
Yeah.
5. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, I really like this. So this it's like the political compass XY axis vibe. So it's like what we do. So in the left quartile, you have androphile. Do you know what that means?
No.
In the right quartile, you have bisexual. In the bottom left quartile, you have asexual. And on the right quartile, you have gynophile or gynophile. Do you know what those are?
No, what the fuck?
Okay, it says your sexual orientation is 60% androphile, 64% gynophile, which places you in the bisexual quadrant.
That makes sense.
Oh, well, okay, that makes sense. So,
A wild bisexual.
well, obviously you're bisexual, but what the hell is an androphile or a gynophile?
Yeah, explain that.
Gyno sounds like gynecology.
It does sound like gynecology.
It does. Okay.
Is the other one like are we placing it on genitals here? Because that's.
Well, here's the Google definition: showing preference for males or for humans as distinguished from animals.
Okay, so does anybody who's a male?
Wait, so does that mean just anyone with a dong?
No, it doesn't say that, and because it doesn't say that,
So it says the opposite.
Interpreted as the opposite is anybody who identifies as a man.
Okay.
Not
Okay, and then
not focused on.
okay, and then androphile. Oh wait, no, that was the one we just did. Gynophile.
Yeah.
Okay. Gynophile is the love of femininity. Sometimes the term is used interchangeably with gynosexuality, but there seems to be some difference. Both terms are used to describe people who are attracted to femininity or female characteristics. Gotcha.
Cool. I like
Now it all makes sense to me. Now it's all coming together.
Yeah, because I love girl dick and boy pussy, so
Right.
I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Like, for the record,
No one's getting anything twisted.
I know, I'm just,
No need to get your
Actors
giant
that.
knockers in a twister. And you're right.
yeah. I'm just virtue signaling. I'm just flagging.
You are.
really
You're
hard.
hardcore. You are maybe passing the threshold.
I'm flagging, so when it gets clipped,
Yeah.
everybody will know. All right. So I'm opening up the DM. I'm like, yes, flood my inbox. Trying to have a torrential downpour.
Okay.
Hot
So
people in my DMs.
with that being said, on the actual XY axis, you are 3R. So 3 to the center being the center, right? And then you are 3 in the direction of bisexuality, and then up. Up 2. Right 3, up 2.
Right 3 up 2.
Yeah, on the androphile. So on the attracted to femininity part of it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So that's it. There she blows.
There she goes. I'm pretty gay and I like everybody.
Yeah.
But I could have told you that. It basically just said, you a slut. You like everybody. And to that I say, cheers.
They're good. So I'm drinking tequila today, and this is the first time in 7 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
well, not the first time. I had a sip of one, and that was I decided to come back.
You know, I'm in a pool. Pool day seems like a good time for tequila.
You inspired me, honestly. You're my inspiration.
Wow.
Do we do an admin reveal?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Let me give me this much time.
Yeah, that much time. That much tequila time.
Right.
Give me this much time.
That was very funny.
Oh, but so the mignette for
Yeah.
the oysters is like a Michi mix,
Uh-huh.
like michelada.
Uh-huh.
know it's fucking delicious. I've never. I like.
I'm so wet right now. You move away.
I just want to give you space. Where was
give you
it?
space.
I just want to give you space to make sure that you felt comfortable in that space.
Your process to be wet.
And it didn't want to be jarring when you were processing yourself being wet,
So I got more intel on Zale's experience at Drake's house for 5 months.
Yeah. When Zale was living in Drake's furnace room.
So apparently he moved around a little bit. He wasn't in the furnace room the whole time.
Okay, but I like this story a lot better with Zale being in the furnace room. Not because I dislike Zale, but it makes it seem like very obviously the furnace room is, I'm sure it's still very comfortable, but it makes it seem more Cinderella-y, like
There's a hierarchy, yeah.
Yeah, like we have you locked in the coal room. More coal for the stove.
Make more hits for me. Make more hits for me.
Yeah, he goes in and Drake just pokes him and he's like, more songs.
Yeah.
More songs.
So apparently it was like he went twice, once for 3 months and once for 2 months. This is his house in LA, which he sold. So I don't think he owns this particular piece of property anymore. But apparently there were like groups of people that were in songwriting teams. So it was like songwriting camp, right?
Okay.
And apparently Zale had a song that was going to make it to the album, was going to be a single. It was off of More Life, and then it never came out. And that happens all the time. Which is why I kind of retired from the pop game for so long, because of that reality. It's just very hard on your soul,
Yeah. What if you don't have a soul? You ever think about that? Just get rid of that. Just yoink that sucker out.
Well, that's not the case with me, is it?
Out. No. Very soulful, artsy, sweet boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, the artsy DIY guy on the chart of insufferable.
Insufferable, not unbearable. It's called the
I said
wheel.
insufferable. I didn't say unbearable.
No, I think I said it wrong.
Yeah, unbearable is a little bit too extreme.
Yeah.
Insufferable.
Yeah.
More accurate, anyways.
I'm going to bring that wheel up so we can show Raisa this.
I'm very strategically placing myself so nobody else in the background. I'm like, yeah, we're alone here. This is my villa.
Bring out the magic.
Why can't I expand this?
Everybody knows it's not a villa. You know why?
Oh, wait, I should.
First tech giveaway. Blue tile around the edge. Anybody with their own space and pool would not put this blue around the edge. There's no point in making that.
Let's make it cooler, I guess.
To make it look cooler. It wouldn't be like this.
Okay, so there's 2 different wheels.
It's public.
It's giving quickly. It's the blue tile for me.
It's the blue tile
Oh.
for me. I'm just really trying to appeal to young kids.
Like me.
Yeah, like Raisa loves to bring up the fact that I'm old. It's
I didn't
so
say
rude.
that. I just insinuated it.
Yeah, you did. That's true.
Just got sensitive.
I am one with cancer.
Okay,
so
so
I'm
I have different charts. You remember how there were different charts, different versions of it? So check this out. This is the one where you have bro. By the way, Zale said that he found the Drake songwriting camps to be too broy
too broy.
for Zale.
Wow.
Can you?
He's not as like weird as you. He's definitely more like a
Yeah,
little more mainstream normie.
more normie than I am. And can you imagine what it like? I'm so quote unquote left of center that like
Wild.
a broy atmosphere for that long would drive me insane. I couldn't take it.
Yeah. All your friends are
I'm
girls.
just picturing men doing like chin up competitions. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because it's all dudes. It's a total sausage fest. I imagine.
Can you imagine the colorful like conversation in a room full of oh, that's crazy. For real?
That's crazy, bro. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
You think she's
Oh,
got
yeah,
friends?
sister.
She got friends? She got a sister? What's up? You get head or not? You get head or not, bro? You gotta watch how you do it. The high five. The angle did not look good. Somebody's gonna crop that. It's gonna come out the wrong way. You got my back though, right? Right, Shmoo?
You're back?
Yeah, I was talking about the way I was waving. It was like the angle was not right.
Oh.
You're a bad person.
I'm just saying, if anybody crops it and they're like, Buttons did a Zig Heil, you have to be like, I, as the resident Jew, know that it was a weird up top bro joke. It had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I'll sign off. I'm signing off right now. Here's your digital signature. Go. Done.
This one's
Not the past.
not the pass. I asked for the hall pass before I needed it. All right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm covering all the bases.
Little virtuous.
Little
over.
virtue signaling
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
Virtue
Yeah. Okay, can we discuss this fucking wheel though?
Yeah, I want to discuss the wheel.
Okay, so we got bro, and the different
Yeah.
types of bro are grinder, drinking problem, and bystander. And then within
Different types, bro.
grinder, there's lifter or finance motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Within drinking,
Finance, bro.
yeah. And then within drinking problem, you got bad DJ or frat bro. And then within
Just working at T-Mobile, fucking.
oh boy.
Sorry, is that classist?
Probably Mexican.
I don't know. Well, yeah.
Kind of Edgar-y.
It's kind of what? What is it?
Edgar.
What's that?
E.
Yeah, he's definitely
What's
Edgar-y.
Edgar?
Edgar is a type of foo. He's a type of foo. He has a
Oh,
specific
okay.
haircut.
Oh, okay.
He works at T-Mobile. It's all right.
Okay.
Don't get
Okay, bystander, you got psychedelic obsession or surfer bro.
Oh yeah, that's the kind. I like those kind of bros.
So Nathan, the yoga teacher, would be a surf bro, right?
Yeah, I think that's the kind of bro that. Those are the bros that me and Race are. Those are our bros. That's us.
Isn't
Not
Nathan
that we're bros with those bros, but us as bros are them.
isn't Nathan the most popular yoga teacher that we've seen?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
What's
He
wrong?
is very because he's stealing my glow, my glory. I want to be the hottest surfer boy.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Mad about that. You stopped mid-oyster.
I did. I stopped mid oyster about that.
That's
Okay, then we got
I'm jealous.
himbo,
Himbo. I love a
missionary.
himbo.
Okay, you got either missionary or Coachella. Within missionary, you have granola vibes and devout Christian.
Mhm.
Within Coachella, you have high school athlete and self-proclaimed feminist.
I hit those. I think so far out of the chart of insufferable men, I think those are the most insufferable. Are self-proclaimed feminists.
Coachella himbo.
Yeah, Coachella's himbo.
Okay, and then the last himbo.
Well, it's like the chart looks like this, so it's like in the himbo, then there's Coachella, and then there's that part. So the intersection of all three.
yeah. I guess I'm just sad that they gave himbos.
Yeah, like there's better himbos out there.
Race, if you pull up the stream on your phone, you could see what we're looking at too.
I'm gonna
I can bring it up on here. I can bring it up to mine. 'Cause I have to follow. Here you go.
It's nice to have a visual, you know?
Oh yeah, now we could all look at the chart. A
Yeah,
file.
why
We're
not?
Really tiny.
Why not?
It doesn't matter if it's tiny. It still works.
Oh, we could do this though. There's the chart of insufferable temps. Right. So under the himbo.
I just got major word.
Yeah.
You know how there's like 5 of us who are like kind of best friends?
Right.
We're all hanging out this Saturday. It never happens when all 5 of us get together.
Wow.
Yeah.
You and all your little cronies.
Yeah. My dudes. Da Boys.
The boys.
Da Boise, Idaho.
I like how like all men have like a crew of the boys they like have as friends since they were like 13. And
Yeah.
me, I just have like random people that I've met over the. For me, it's like Mad Max or like some apocalyptic scenario where I've just been on the road for a long time.
Yeah, but
And I love
also,
the way I've met characters.
but Buttons, you have to keep in mind that all five of us are all in the entertainment industry. All five of us.
Wow.
You have the Anchorman.
The most successful.
Wait, we're gonna go through them. Mark is like he's the hot one. He's like the pretty boy, and he's an anchor on the like national news, right? Like, you know, the channel that plays like the weather and it gives you stocks and it's got news. It's got all the shit in one. He's the host of that like for Canada.
For Canada.
Yeah. So he's one. Two is Harry Nazin, aka Harry Nazoin. Harry Nazoin is a meme. Sticksman. He is a meme. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm hearing.
Okay. He's literally a meme. Do you know?
He's a meme?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
He's a meme
Are you going to
because.
show the meme on the show?
Oh shit! Can I?
Yeah, look the meme up.
Well, we weren't done
The producer.
we weren't on the chart, but we'll do this first because it's more exciting.
Because it's very exciting.
Okay.
It's relevant. Shaking my
SWAT.
butt in the pool. I'm shaking my butt in
Man, this is a Bud Light Canada commercial. From, maybe this is it? No. Bud Light, no. I don't know. I don't know if I can find it. It was a Bud Light commercial.
Maybe we can find it in post-production, right?
Yeah. Hey, JQ, can you find this Bud Light Canada commercial where it's like Kung Pao Swatao? Anyways, people started making jokes based on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck me up the butt, I'm such a slut, or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Very intense. No,
Okay.
Yeah, I get it, though.
You get it. Okay. So, Bud Light. I'm just making a note. And then so that's two. And then you have Noah Schwartz, 3, who was a media professor. Like he would teach young kids how to be successful in the music industry and like how to like build a website and how to make a EPK or a SoundCloud or whatever the fuck, right? And now he's working at a place called Art House, and he works for like one of the biggest Canadian artists, this woman, Serena Ryder. You wouldn't know her because it's Canada, right?
Yeah, it's Canada stuff. It's Canadian stuff.
Yeah. Then,
American stuff.
then 4, you have Matt Grayson, who has produced shows on Viceland. He is working on a music documentary right now. And yeah, he's very successful in that field. And then there's me, Shmoo.
You're very successful.
And I'm the beak man.
You're the big man. The beakiest man. Who's the beakiest out of all of you? Because most of you are, well, not all of you are beaks, but
We're all Jewish.
You're all Jewish.
We're all
correct?
Jewish.
You're all tribesmen.
We're all tribesmen. It's funny how that works. It's like we probably stuck together at least partially due to the fact that we're tribesmen. You know?
I think that's lovely. That is lovely.
It's lovely.
Very good. Baruch Hashem.
If only you could bring home a nice Jewish girl and have some Jewish children. If only you could do that. That's like what every Jewish mom wants, right?
Of course.
I'm
the evil
You are definitely the least evil Shiksa.
I am, I think, the least evil.
The least evil. You are definitely like the most sweet, angelic Shiksa of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
and I know. Guy. Yeah.
So anyway, back to this this fucking wheel of
The
broskies.
wheel of insufferable men, because we've almost hit.
We've almost hit on me. Yes, don't worry, I'll cover it all. Not to fret. So now we're on Art Ho, which I am. One of them is Queer Baiter, one of them is Mustache, and one of them is Rich Parents. And I would be Rich Parents.
You do paint your nails, though. Some could say that's queer bait, but I don't think so. I think that's just a light expression.
Yeah,
You're
but
never. You don't put like he they pronouns.
no.
In your profile.
No. And also, you got to
I don't think
keep
it's really queer baiting.
you got to keep in mind, I've been painting my nails since I was 10. I was doing it far before it was acceptable. I was very, very feminine when I was a child. Like I was girly. I was a girly boy. So I already
That's
went.
why I love you. 'Cause that's why I love you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Well, one of the reasons.
Yeah, I'm like
One of the myriad of reasons.
I was a
because
fucking
you're
softie.
You're a softie.
Yeah.
Like you're not like a broy dude. I
No.
can't handle broy dudes.
No, I'm not broy.
I mean, I can hang around broy dudes, but only for so long because I'm like challenged, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, bro, you like doing push-ups?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Fucking go, bro. Yeah. Like it becomes too competitive. Doesn't like gel well energy wise.
Okay, so then there's Queer Baiter, Mustache, Rich Parents. Okay, Queer Baiter, you have Blade fan, but Blade with 2 E's. Does that have any relevance?
A music person.
Oh, okay.
Could you play them some Bladee?
Yeah, let's do it. Here's Bladee.
So guess what?
I like it so far.
Yeah, you good? Okay.
It's okay. I like the intro.
It's harder to shuck oysters than one would think. Now that I'm a semi-professional oyster shucker, I've done it 2 times in my life.
Do you think there's a such thing as a butthole shucker?
What would that entail? Like opening a butthole?
I'm just saying, is that a job position that exists? I'm not saying like officially. I just mean, is there
Well, we can
someone?
create one, but I'm telling you, what do we do? We have to.
No, but
We have to
no.
tell management what we're doing.
No. I'm saying, is there someone right now shucking someone else's butthole for money, regardless of what we think it means?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's a market and a hustle for everything, babe. It's called capitalism, baby.
I can I just say, I love this pool episode.
You did this cool episode.
It's very fun.
It's very fun for me too, because I'm just kind of getting drunk. Not gonna lie, if the people like it, I think I could get drunk in a pool regularly.
Well, it's okay. We don't need to get drunk every time.
Okay, I wouldn't get drunk every time, and I'm not.
Next thing you know, you're fucking smoking. What was that shit in Colombia called? Basuco.
CB
No,
or
Basuco.
Basuco. You
Basuco.
know, baby. I am.
Okay, fine. You are snorting tranquilizers.
Pink cocaine.
Yeah. Okay. There. We've agreed.
Yeah.
We've landed on it. The pink cocaine. Yeah.
Basuco.
You're right.
Also, I had 1 drink, so me saying that I'm getting drunk is pretty ridiculous because I'm just actually a lightweight.
Sure.
Like, yeah. It was just 1.
Yeah.
Still nothing. I've had a cup. Of
Yeah.
tequila.
They on the other hand have had a cup of tequila and it's like nothing soluble. But we do need more.
You want to drink more? You want more oyster? You could be enabled some other way.
Bad Scorpio.
Back to the charty.
Back to the chart.
Okay. Okay. Blade fan or TikTok? That's queerbaiter. Mustache. American spirits, draft beer, house shows. I know.
All Portland.
Yeah, I was just gonna
That is
say that is Austin, Texas, to a frickin'. That's
disgusting.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's very. It is chuggy as well. It not. Racer brings up a good point. It is not only that, but it is also chuggy.
Chuggy AF.
Chuggy AF.
And then we got rich parents. And the two things under rich parents are fashion school and DIY musician. So I'm DIY musician.
You're a DIY musician, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the experimental cool guy.
And
Yeah, I
then
think that out
yeah.
of that's all of them. Isn't it?
No, there's one more section to go. It's a
Okay.
wheel. So we've only done 3. We got to do one more.
Got it.
So now we got nerd
Uh-huh.
and we got dangerous, Mark Zuckerberg, and faux intellectual.
Oh.
So dangerous, we got history buff or incel. As in other words, history buffs are dangerous somehow.
Sometimes because they're nerdy. I love history buffs. The other day for fun, I was like, let me watch a YouTube History Channel episode about the bubonic plague.
Uh-huh.
ADHD.
I was like, it'd be great. I think I need to learn everything that happened during the bubonic plague.
Right.
Because lunch park, you're
Little
just
bit.
staying informed.
I think the biggest part, though, I was just really interested in more of the symptoms. I'm like, show me what the pustules would look like, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why would that be? I'm like, it's like a horrific, painful death with like gross lesions on your body, and I'm like, okay, is there any modern bubonic-y?
Let me see some
I
rotting
want to see some
limbs
rotting
and-
limbs. What's going on? Do you have to put maggots in it to help clean out the dead flesh? What's going on? I'm like, what? Why are you looking that up?
Because you have ADHD.
Why are you looking that up? You were disgusted.
Neurodivergent.
It's neurodivergent.
I think. Oh, okay. So I did dangerous. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg. You got comp sci major, and NFT defender.
Ugh.
Then you got faux intellectual, libertarian, and reads infinite jests. And that's your wheel.
That is the wheel of fortune of insufferable men.
Right, but there's also the
And I
wheel.
think my-
There's also
I
the
was
wheel
gonna
of
say my
guys.
favorite. Oh yeah. I want to do that one, but I before we move
Yeah.
on, I want to say my least favorite and my favorite.
Go-
My
go.
favorite is you, clearly.
Okay.
That's the best category of insufferable men. And then the worst, I think, is the Coachella bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
My final say.
I'm the best of the worst. No doubt about
You're the
it.
best of the worst. That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Okay, the wheel of guys is slightly different. So we have dad, bro, nerd, hipster. So hipster is just it's the same equivalent, right? Hipster boils down into West Coast, East Coast, and music. So
Wait. Why would that be separated? Weird.
So West Coast is Echo Park or Portland. East Coast is Brooklyn or I'm Not a Hipster.
Uh-huh.
Which, dude, I saw the I'm Not a Hipster East Coast thing with my 2 eyeballs because I'm from Toronto and then I went to school in Boston. I remember the first time I saw what I processed as a hipster. I remember the guy. He dressed like early 90s Danny Tanner with grandma glasses, and that was 2004.
Yeah, that was the time.
And he would be the type of person to say I'm not a hipster, but he's just the
He is
OG
something.
hipster. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Balance. It works. It works.
And then music breaks down into vinyl and mixtapes. And then, so that's hipster. Then
Okay.
nerd, you have Twitter, gamer, and comics. And then under Twitter, you got shit poster, reply guy. And then gamer, you have some reference I don't understand. MMORPG? MMORP. Oh, MMORPG. What's MMO mean?
Massive online role-playing games. Oh, I got it. Also, just want to say that like bisexuals dress like Danny Tanner.
Oh yeah.
Like
all
who?
Bisexuals dress like Danny. All bisexuals dress like Danny Tanner.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately.
Interesting.
I'm like a moment of silence
Well,
for my fallen brother.
I also have that Bob Saget T-shirt though, that I wear all the time.
Yeah, but that's because you're like a vaporwave shirt.
Yeah. That's why I'm music mixtapes or whatever.
Yeah, you're a music mixtape guy.
Okay, so then bro
Clearly.
is trad, as in traditional,
Uh-huh.
optimization, and sports. And under trad, you have wife guy or TED Talk guy.
Ugh, TED Talk guy is so annoying.
And then under optimization, we have tech bro or lifting. You know, like someone who's always trying to
lifting
optimize.
Bro gets really a hard time.
I think so.
But I like
too.
lifting. I think everybody should leave Lift Bro alone.
Shout out
honestly.
to the gym bros.
Shout out to gym bros. They're just
We
eating
love
fucking
gym bros
chicken and
here.
rice and
Yeah.
veggies and minding their own business, and they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna focus on dating right now because I'm gonna focus on myself. And I'm like, you know what, sweetheart? That's good. You do that. You go home and beat off after fucking lifting weights all
Yeah.
day. and eating
Yeah.
chicken. I
Yeah.
want to see more men doing that. Go to therapy too. Try it. It's good.
The gym is their therapy.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah. That's true. This motion is their therapy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't need to process my feelings. I just need to push me.
Right.
Ah, Baruch Hashem.
Okay, then we have sports bro, playing or watching sports.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've gone over bro, we've gone over nerd, we've gone over hipster, then we have dad.
You gotta talk about the daddies.
So one is called daddy, which is like gay or gay bi, and then the other daddy is
All right,
straight.
well, talk. Wait, why do we have to make the daddies? No,
Why is there a gender
orientation?
Well, it goes dad, daddy, gay bi, straight for daddy. That's
Okay,
what.
so
I
they
see
can.
why.
Okay, I get it.
I see why.
Yeah.
Because a straight dom is different than a gay dom.
Yeah.
No, assless chaps sometimes. The difference is the assless chaps.
The difference that separates the two is assless chaps.
Y'all are
Wait,
y'all are
why-
so ready to go to bat though.
Only with a harness.
Oh, the bisexual wears the harness. Exactly.
I have a harness that holds 20 swords.
Oh my god. They have a harness. I don't have a harness. I'm a harnessless bisexual.
And then you got projects. That's another type of dad. So either like working on the garage or life of the mind.
Yeah, that's the hot dad to me. I want a dad that's working.
Right.
Work on a fucking project in the
Yeah.
garage. Get
Yeah.
something done. Build me something.
I can build you a shelf.
I'm like, men used to go to wars and die, and now what do I get? Driving around in Honda Civics, Netflix and chill? No. Go hunt something.
Yeah. Go die for your country. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I have to flip it in my mouth.
It's like salt water. This is kind of gross.
I don't know what you put it in there.
It was an accident.
And then there's sir, stolen valor, or military bro.
Yep. No. Where's the buzzer? I should have brought the buzzer. Buzzer in the pool. No, I won't allow it.
Would this be a good time to introduce our guest in physical form?
Well, we ran out of drinks and oysters, so
Oh, okay. So you have to fill up on that.
yeah.
All right, so why don't we go to our next segment?
Go to the next segment.
Use your admin reveal.
We have look at we have 13% admin reveal.
Wow. Oh, there you go. We got a leg and a foot. Yeah, eat it. Eat the leg. Eat the leg.
So that's what we've gotten so far.
Okay. Thank you. Now I have something to work with.
It's the build up for me.
Yeah, it's the build up for me.
Yeah.
We could. You want to? So go grab one drink. Yeah, I do want more oysters. It's pool day.
Pool day
Pool day
oysters.
oysters.
Pool day oysters.
Yeah, we're allowed to, and I like the little Michelin mix.
Come on, chug it.
I kind of want them to just give us a side of the Michelin mix.
I'm gonna ask for a cup.
Can I bite in your Michelin sauce?
Especially on the River Tay up in Scotland.
I pulled up Gordan Ramsay fishes
Just
for
that
oysters.
Excitement, that little bit of magic, that little bit of
I love
adrenaline.
G-Rams.
What's under the water, what we're going to catch.
I
The
love
south has 3,000 kilometers of coastline and backwaters, making it the best place to go fishing in Thailand. I'm hooking up with one of the most experienced fishermen in the region, Sart.
Morning. How are you? Good to see you.
can
What
hear
is
you.
that thing there?
It's a harpoon.
No, I was just imitating G. Ramsay.
My
Oh.
gosh.
He said
Look at
Sart.
That's incredible.
That was the guy's name.
So that's the fish, but they look amazing. Look at the size of them, the oyster shells. It's like a paving stone. My
Nobody
God.
can see it.
Hey, Button.
It's our fun below the water.
That's right.
There's underwater spanking.
I'm gonna get.
Well, you have to tell the show that there's underwater. If
I
you
just
can do
did
all the
right now.
spankings you want. You got to tell the show.
I did.
Nipple check. Are they good?
They're great. They're
Okay.
not out.
Okay, thank you.
They are great, and then they're also not out. So two points.
I'll be right back.
3 points.
3 points.
Why not?
Okay, yeah, 3 points.
We're generous around here. Hey.
We're generous. We're generous points.
Buttons.
Buttons.
You know oh wait, we just got a fucking, what do you call it? Chit chat. Clinical says if a polar bear was to run through your mirror doors and claw your setup and then claw you alive, realistically, what would you do?
Good question. What would you do? You gonna face up on that bear like this? Like,
I would love a polar bear, hug a polar bear, and swear at polar bear, and care for polar bear, and touch its derriere, and try to get where you want to go when you're not being attacked by the polar bear. Beware, he's a bear, be scared. Whoa.
that's an excellent response. I think, in my opinion, I think it's
But Buttons, should I reveal what happened to my life yesterday?
If you want to share, if you dare, if you care.
What song is that?
I don't know. It's something Tame Impala-y for sure, though.
Really?
I'm like, what in the Tame Impala is being played right now?
Wow. Edgy.
Unpopular opinion.
You didn't even state an opinion, though.
I feel like when you use it, like what in the Tame
Pejoratively?
Impala, it sounds kind of like
Pejorative.
About, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Don't you think, though, that Tame Impala were a great band?
I do think that they were great bands.
And you think they've lost the magic?
I think that they just got a little bit too corporate. They're a little bit too coffee shop. I mean,
I think it's more Whole Foods, but yeah. Whole Foods rock.
yeah.
Capitalism rock. Consumerism rock.
Yeah, exactly. It's meant to sell things now
Yeah.
versus like make you have a good time.
I agree.
I mean, maybe you have a good time at the mall, but you're still buying things.
It sells products. Let's not
Yeah,
kid ourselves here. It sells products.
it definitely sells products. Like I'm trying to get some steps in.
Yeah, is that what's happening?
Yeah. I mean, I had a workout with Kevin today. It was brutal, but I couldn't get my stream up and going for
Yep.
it. So
Oh yeah, I think I saw that it was short.
now both of them have been cut short.
Hmm.
It's like there's been Mercury and rigatoni stuff happening. Because every time I try to go live with Kevin this week, it's been like no.
Right. Why don't you tell us a story about your life?
Story about my life.
Yeah. Any shows that you've gone to recently? Any foods you've tasted? What's been going on? Give us any
I
any
went to
fun
a
neighbor.
benefit show for UMI and Colibri, which does work with migrants, specifically like archaeology stuff, where they go through border crossing areas, right? And they find artifacts of things that people leave behind as they're trying to cross the border. And also, when they come upon remains, they do DNA testing to help reunite families with the remains of their loved ones.
Right.
Which I think is very beautiful work, very cool, very interesting. So I went to a benefit show over in Laurel Canyon, and I saw the War Pigs, which was one of the members, Jason, and his 2 children playing, and they did like 4 songs, and it was the cutest thing in the freaking world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just really cute to like watch these kids have a really good time playing music and having a little audience, and they were selling t-shirts that also like benefited the both of those nonprofits, and there was like bomb food and some art. It was a really cute little chill experience.
Wonderful.
Biggest time I like that. What else have I done recently that was super fun? I've been out and about for random different things. No grindcore shows. There was one at Tromaville, but I don't like going there. And also, that's the place that I went when I went to see that other grindcore show, and somebody stole your rearview mirror.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was like, no, I'm not gonna go there and get your mirror stolen again.
I had to get that whole side piece replaced. What do you call that contraption?
I don't know, the rear view mirror? No. Yeah, side view mirror?
Side view.
Side view mirror.
Had to get the whole side view mirror replaced.
But it was the whole thing. It wasn't
whole
just
thing.
the mirror.
Right.
The mirror was the only thing that was stolen, but the whole fucking
had to get the whole thing for $1,000. Then I was harassed by that Honda dealership. Did you like the service? Do you like the service? You want to give us a good review?
Give us a good
That's like,
review. Rate us.
dude, it was you. I got ripped off, and I had to pay the $1,000 because I already paid $100 to $200 for them to check out the situation in the first place. So it's very predatory and shitty, and it's like, what can I say? The best I can do is 3, but realistically, it's a 2.5. If we're being honest with ourselves, this was hella average. Hella. Hecka mid. That was the most mid service I've gotten from a Honda dealership. Wasn't like that in Texas.
They take themselves seriously.
They take their cars seriously. They take their oil seriously. They take their friendliness seriously, right?
That's Texas hospitality. I said have another slice of toast.
Right. Yeah. I said have more peach cobbler.
I like that. I wish you would be more aggressively nice to me. Vibing.
Are you vibing?
Mm-hmm.
Are you vibey? Are you a vibey button?
Yeah, I'm a big vibey bet. I love being in the water.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that the sun is going down now. Low sun. I got to get out of the pool soon. I mean, the pool itself is heated, but it's kind of cold.
There's no hot tub?
It's cold. There's no hot tub here.
Are you looking forward to our little margarita situation? Margaritaville, rather, situation?
You know I love going to Margaritaville and having all of those pools and hot tubs to ourselves, waking up, having a lovely brunch, and going to the DMV. It's fun.
Should we book that tonight or whatever? Or like soon?
We can book it soon. Book it soon.
Okay, I'm going to make a note so I don't forget. Talk about Margaritaville.
It's a magical place where the decor is just as hideous as you would imagine it. It's all seashell and booze bottles inspired. It's like a level of unnecessarily like trashy, right? Like it doesn't need to be as trashy as it is. Like it's intentionally that way. It's
And
like,
are we?
"Yeah, everybody loves to be drunk here, baby. Get drunk at 6 a.m. here."
Would you say it's accurate that we're greeted by a giant sandal?
I would say it is very accurate. If we could actually show the humans a photo of the giant flip flop.
Oh, sorry,
that
you're
would
right.
be
Giant flip flop. Yeah.
the giant flip flop.
Palm Springs, Margaritaville,
In the lobby.
giant flip flop. Images. There it is, Flipperoonie. Look at this fucker.
Wow.
Is there animosity in the distance?
No,
Oh, okay.
the Spanish speakers.
Okay. So basically,
It's a flip flop. The flippity flop.
Do you
It's the flip flop.
oh my god.
It's the flip flop. On Keach. Okay, I won't cut you off.
What?
Oh, what happened?
What? Can you talk about the the pool situation, please?
So, well, I don't want to give our secret away.
Oh, let's not give it away. You're right. Shh.
Don't blow up the spot, homie.
True.
Can't give everybody our dirty, deep secrets when it comes to Margaritaville, but let's just say we know a guy, us, that knows a guy, also us, that knows a little something about how you can get the pools at Margaritaville all to yourself.
Yeah. And we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at
And
that.
we'll leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at
We'll
that
leave it
one.
at that. We don't want to push it any
No.
further than that.
No.
You know? Too much. Don't want to give them too much. Gotta
No.
keep a little something to the self.
Yeah. Very cuties. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm excited. Oh my god. There's drinks coming.
You're getting your seashells and drinks?
Yeah, there's more seashells and drinks coming.
Fantastic.
Wow. Hold on.
We have
That's the revenants. That's
This-
from the before
okay.
time.
Do you want an update on my comings and goings?
Yeah, update on the coming and going.
So this bartender was not the vibe.
Not the vibe.
No, I would classify him Chugi hipster.
Chugi hipster
Chugi
bartender.
hipster mustache man.
Who was a mustache man at the bar.
Yeah. He had like you're fine.
Not,
He had-
that wasn't Chugi mustache
No,
man. That
he had-
was
he had
a
the-
man just by the bar.
He had the what is it? Yeah, he had the mustache, he had the beard, he had the little pompadour thing,
The palm.
and he had the Japanese tattoos when he was a white man.
He was a white man with Japanese tattoos.
Wow. Wow.
And he like was kind of underserved, you know.
That's very cringe.
The other guy hooked it up.
So I pulled up CP24, the news channel that my friend Mark works for. I pulled up some video footage if you want to
Who
see.
is that, Mark?
Yeah, can you see it?
Is he that hot guy in
Nina,
the
before
center?
we get to the timeline here in a second, this even led to a
I can see
province-wide
it.
alert
If
for
he's
this
the hot guy
shooter
that's in
at
the
one
center,
point
yeah.
this afternoon after the initial crime scene that was at this location here in Mississippi.
He's always reporting on deaths and tragedies. Can you imagine what that does to you psychologically?
But that's probably why they picked him, right? Because he's like attractive. So like if an attractive person is breaking the bad news to you all the time, maybe it goes over easier.
Yeah, it goes down the gullet a little bit easier.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
In the most delectable way.
Yeah. Like that's what.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I tell you about the weed I'm smoking?
Yeah, tell me about the weed you're smoking.
This is from Top Bud, the Ukrainian company. This is my second plug for them.
Second plug.
Let's
for Top
support
Bud.
Ukrainian businesses.
Mhm.
We got Pink Kush. And we got fucking, I think that says Death. I think it says Death Bubba. It's hard to see what that says, but
Death Bubba.
it's hardcore shit.
Yeah. Seems like hardcore shit. I'm smoking on a sour tangy stizzy
Where'd you get it?
from Rebud. I love that. They're pretty good.
So you got it from Rebud and I got it from Top Bud. It's close.
Hi. Thank you.
Is that Oyster Man?
Yeah, we got oyster.
Wow. Can we see them?
Yeah. Thanks for the oysters.
Can you also rate the oysters?
Can I rate the
We want to
oysters?
see
They're
you
very
enjoy.
heavy. I'm not gonna look it up.
Wait, I think I can look big because I'm a big, strong man. Oh, I got admin review.
Oh yeah, admin
Oh,
reveal.
no, that's really heavy.
Yeah, it's really heavy. I'm just gonna turn the camera, but we'll do an admin reveal as well.
Oh no.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you. And then here's our. Oh my god, it's really heavy. This is a workout.
Wow. That looks amazing.
Those are our little cockroach kisses.
Wait, so can we get a little sort of like are they all the same? Let's start there. Are all of them the same?
No,
Or?
there's some are girthier than others.
Some are girthy, but they're all the same variety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think the real ticket here, the secret is the little mignonette, which is normally just like red onion and a little bit of like white wine vinegar
Right.
and like salt, pepper.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like a michi mix.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's like a mixture. I've never.
it's a mixture. It's not really a michi mix solely, and it's
I'm
not
not-
really mignonette.
I will say this: I am not used to white oysters yet, so I'm still learning that there's like horseradish.
Yeah, the
It's like
horseradish.
what they use.
I think the horseradish and ketchup thing is like
Okay, ketchup.
is very gross.
Ketchup?
It's
I
like
don't
mayo. It's like mayo. On
Or like the cocktail
Oh.
sauce, whatever.
Wait, that's a thing? People put ketchup on their
It's a
oysters?
very like Midwestern white person. thing to do.
Oh, but I see what you're saying, like a red, like a spicy red sauce.
It's like the cocktail sauce that you do for like.
Okay,
shrimp, you know,
okay,
different
okay.
cocktails.
I understand that, but ketchup's
But, like,
disgust.
But to me, cocktail sauce is basically ketchup with like Worcestershire in it. Don't fuck around with me.
How do you say that?
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Is that how you say that? Is that how you say Worcestershire, or Massachusetts? Massachusetts?
Worcestershire?
Yeah.
Worcestershire?
Yeah.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire. It's okay. The queen's dead. We don't have to pronounce it right.
Wow.
God save the queen.
Wow.
Hey, didn't that broad from the Sex Pistols song pass?
Wouldn't she be a bed?
What was that?
Wouldn't she be a bed? BIRD?
Oh yeah, a bird instead of a broad. You're right. Wow, you just like got me. Very cool. Okay, that's rude.
Put that
Yeah, like
I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna heat up my dinner. Can you entertain? Can y'all take care of entertaining the guests while I'm gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very entertaining.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
We're gonna get spam canceled.
In the 2 seconds he's away.
I love
Story
how
time.
we're eating oysters in front of him, like, oh, you're hungry?
Well, we made him hungry. That's okay. We're hi, we're here.
We have like a lot of stories to tell, actually.
We have a lot.
Interestingly enough.
I think of a single lamb. I just can't think of.
I really love the story. Well, trying to think of socially acceptable.
Well, I
stories.
told everybody earlier on the internet that I used to show my butthole to strangers on the internet, so we could.
What about that date that you went on with the mask? We had to wear the mask during the mask.
Oh, that one was gnarly. The hot mustard dick story.
The hot mustard dick story.
Okay, so this was
My favorite.
this was after it was back during like midpoint during the pandemic because the pandemic isn't over, right?
The innocent stages.
So I've been in lockdown, but I was doing a lot of mutual aid, so I was getting tested weekly. And I was going to this testing facility. And there was a dude that worked for the testing facility.
Just the times call for tester.
And he will holler at me, okay? Like I walk up and he'd be like, oh wow, you look so beautiful today. I love how your mask matches your outfit.
Sammy hit you with the I love how your mask matches.
Yeah, and okay, but it had been a long ass time. We had been in the fucking panini for a minute. And I've been like, ain't nobody touch Big Bertha. Big Bertha is what we're calling my cavernous coochie right now.
It's a wonderful coochie, the best of them all. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out. 5-star reviews on Yelp.
Wow, unpaid ad, right?
You know. Hey, I always say pull back up.
It's like, cool, man. Well, homo, man. I mean, we're both homos, but no homo. So
Your coochie is better than oysters.
that is a lie because I love oysters, and that is so nice.
I love oysters too.
I
Okay,
love
friends.
oysters.
Like,
Oh, wow, that is a delicacy. Do you hear that? A delicacy. So where am I in the story? Oh,
the beginning.
Okay, so it's a pandemic, and it's been a minute, and this guy's been flirting with me, and he's been very respectful and very chill, and you know, I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be the Mother Teresa of coochie and like break him up a little something, and also I'm a little bit horny and like
You're just gonna bless the peasants with a little
every
taste.
once in a while you have to give them a taste of royalty. Okay, and the thing is, so here's the other part. Because he worked at the testing facility, he also had to be tested regularly.
Right.
So he was one of the only people that I could also confirm was like using at least decent enough practices to not get fired from his job, right? So
I will say a side story. I went through a breakup in the pandemic, and it was terrible. It was to the point where you like jerk off, and you're just like, wow, this is not working anymore. And I tried, and I was like, this is really sad.
you're like,
It's like a barren.
clear,
I tried Tinder, and I was like, this is a barren wasteland of people.
clear. Just come on. God, breathe, god damn it.
Stop masturbating to the same porn. It's not realistic. I feel like I'd pull out like my little like vibrator, and my kid would be like, "No, bitch! Like, get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck out of here!"
I actually made a TikTok about it during the pandemic using that song. Leave me alone.
I remember that. I
honestly kind of slept on TikTok.
down to me. I feel like I follow. Anyways, go ahead.
But so let's just say this guy finally gets the nerve to be like, hey, I think you're like so beautiful and like gorgeous. I would love to take you out sometime. But everything's closed down because of the pandemic. So like mostly I was thinking we just like drive around in my car, maybe get some tacos or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. Nobody saw me in so long.
Because what else are you gonna do during the pandemic too? I mean, it's like people people at the clubs, they were like drinking at like the View, or drinking in a park, or drinking in a weird cut, drinking in an alley.
Did all that shit that I did when I was 16. It was good. Like all of a sudden, all the shit I did when I was 16, it was like, bitch, that's all you can do. You want to go to this parking lot and drink? That's what you can do. That is what is successful to do.
You go to undercover clubs and like risk like, oh yeah, so many things. Yeah. Anywho,
so it picks me up. Stop by the weed store, and I was like, oh, like let's get some joints or whatever. And I was like, oh, do you want to grab anything? And he was like, no, I'm good. And I was like, oh, this is the first red flag here. What do you mean you're good? Like and I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, he already has weed. He already has some weed. He's gonna roll up the fat fucking blunt.
It's gonna be a gentleman.
He's gonna be a gentleman,
at least minimum.
But it was weird also
for something. At least
because he
offer
didn't
something besides,
well, he didn't even offer me money when I went in, because that was the other thing too. You could have just also just been like, here's some cash, maybe. Oh, you're gonna go to the weed store. Here's the money for the weed that we're gonna smoke.
Yeah, like like bring something to the table, something fun. It's like the TikToks are like, oh, you want to Netflix and chill? You go to a frat boy's house and it's just like a phone.
He's on his cell phone. Yeah, so I'm like, weird, whatever. I go in and I get the pre-roll, and it's like, okay, and it just so happened that the dispensary that I went to grab these pre-rolls, they were doing like Taco Tuesday things. Like they already had tacos there, and they were like, if you give them a little ticket, there's tacos out front, they'll give you a couple of tacos. So this guy also did not buy tacos.
It wasn't his. I have a equally terrible story. But go ahead.
So he now is not paid for the weed or the tacos.
Or the complimentary tacos.
Complimentary. Well, because I still tip. Because I'm gonna tip. Because the tacos are free doesn't mean you're not. I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm a turd. I'm not a piece of shit. It's a very big difference there. And so it's not looking good. But I'm like, you know what I said, like whatever. I know.
Desperate times call for
oh, whatever. So we like cruise out. We cruise out to like a little like spot over by Elysian Park, and it's like cute or whatever. You know, we're just listening to some oldies. It's cute. You know, it's like a vibe. You're like, okay, this is what you would do when you're like 16 or whatever. Like, it's what's happening. What else can we do? Exactly. So, I'm sorry, I just made
a moment. R.I.P. I would pour one out for you, but I'm thinking.
But exactly. Like, pour it into your mouth.
So anywho.
So we go to school. He does not pull out any weed. And I'm like, oh, this is whack. This is whack. And I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. Like, maybe I'll just let him like do a little. I'm gonna let him DJ a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him Slim Shady a little bit. And then I'm gonna like be like, okay, just take me home, right? You know, I'm already here. I'm like, fuck, man, you really miscalculated.
You're already invested. You know, like I feel like you got the motors revved and you're up for
I'm excited now.
Waiting for something.
I thought something was cool was gonna happen, especially because he's been laying all the groundwork of being respectful and like taking his time. And I'm like, oh fuck, all right. And so I'm like, you know what, whatever. Let's like just fool around a little bit, and then let's.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
that's what I came to do.
It's like a charity benefit, you know.
Like
Mother
Teresa, I'd be like, ah. But so I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just fool around. At least that'll feel good, right? And so we start messing around a little bit, doing whatever. And I'm like, I go to grab his downstairs, right? And I was like,
wait, they can't see. You're gonna bring it up.
Why is it so wet? Why is it so?
It wasn't wet though.
Slimy.
It was like mayo-y.
Well,
it was what you call it, mustard.
Hot mustard. Okay, but the thing is, at first I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, did you already nut in your pants?" Because it was like our makeup was so hot. And he was like,
"You're like,"
because I could not, for the life of me, explain why it was already so wet and moist down there. It was unnatural. It was not right. It was not fucking
I'll
right.
tell you what, that was not right.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you
I
what.
tell you what. That boy
That boy was
ain't
not
right.
right. Nope.
not right. Not right. That boy was not right. You know what that man had? Smegma. Smegma. Motherfucking smegma.
No way.
I had hot mustard smegma in my book. And when he said he didn't come, I was like, well, I had to do the math. If it's not come, it's that meme of the old white woman doing the equations. I'm like,
Dude, the math was not matter.
I don't think, oh my God. It's fucking smegma.
It was cottage.
It was cottage. It was thick. It was viscous. It was viscous. It was viscous. It was on my hands. I panicked. I have never encountered something like that. Something, and I was like, what do I do?
I would have
literally-
screamed and ran out. I ran down the hill.
Literally every cell in my body just like dehydrated and was like. I didn't know it was gonna happen, and at that point in time, I was like, yeah, I gotta go home. You gotta take me home. And he was just like, oh wait, what's up? What's up?
The mask.
Well, because I was like, I need to wipe my hand off, and he was like, I don't have anything, and I was like, okay, but there's like, I have.
He was like, I have a mask.
I have stuff. I was like, I have stuff on my hand. And he was just like, oh, here's a mask, and I wiped my hand with a mask.
Can you imagine the
Okay, but-
defeat? That is like the equivalent of like guys not having a trash can in their bathrooms when they have you over.
It
And there's like
was-
a pile of pubes in the corner.
It was horrific. Okay, the other part is he was definitely the type to gesture like, hey, do you want to like go down on me? So had
he
I,
was a head pusher.
he was a head
He was
pusher.
a head pusher.
Had I not been a firm believer of baby, I do whatever the fuck I want to
I
do.
think the fuck not.
I think the fuck
I
not.
think the fuck not. No.
Not without consent. Not without consent. Not without consent. 2 holes.
I like anyway.
No, I couldn't. I would have. He would have offered me a stale cheesy dog.
Like, bro, have some decency.
That is
Did you
fucking
shower before? Like,
That is so rude.
I had so many
I'm a
questions.
freak, but like
No.
not
Baby,
like
no.
that. Not like that. No, not like that. No, like
I have a story that I'd like to share. So in my youth, I went out with
They're old too.
I wasn't even 21 yet.
I know they're not even old now.
Anyways, okay, so this is me being petty. This is the universe like castigándome, like castigating me
Right.
for being petty. So I had this guy that I was dating, and I was in a situationship, and it was with Ted. We did it for a year, but we weren't together. We were exclusive. Bad. I learned my lesson.
Like that sounds problematic. I love it.
Anywho, so that's the only person that's broken in my constellation because I'm amazing and I'm the one that breaks stuff.
You too.
Anywho, so his friend that hit me up. Also, he ran like mic. He was like, his friend was like the feature on the show. And he hits me up, get some cookies. So I was like, yeah. So anywho, this man is like he does spoken word. He's like a comedian, artist, like whatever. So I go to this laugh factor thing. He's have a comedian stand-up thing that he's gonna do.
Oh my gosh.
And
It
so
sounds
I
annoying
go.
like me.
And so I
I
go.
hate stand-up comics. They're so fucking annoying.
They're the worst.
They're the worst. They're annoying.
And I'm gonna tell you why. So
Tell us.
I go to this like stand-up thing, and he like signs up to be on the thing, and right before he meets up with this friend, and there's just like this like white girl there, and she's like definitely like an enabler. She's like to vet things, and he seems like he just goes with the crowd. So she's like, have this edible, and he takes the edible, and then they're smoking outside, and I don't smoke because I am a being sicker. So anywho, so we get into this. Keep in mind, I have these like cute little buns on the side, like whatever. I got dressed up, and we go to this thing, and I'm gonna see him like perform his comedy bit and his spoken word and stuff for listening good. Anyways, we end up going in, and he gets complimentary drinks because he's like performing, and he leaves for a long time, and like 20-30 minutes pass by, and he comes back with one drink for himself. And
he's like, I had four at the bar. I brought back one for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what you were gonna do.
Go get it. So no, but then and I guess like the weed sets in, and he like leans into me and bites one of my buns, and it's not it's not a like
Demonstrate.
It's and he stays there. He's like. And he's like passed out, drooling. I feel like wetness dropping down right here, and I'm kind of just like
he just latches onto the bun and then just knocks out.
Yeah, and then he's kind of whispering things that don't make any sense to my ear. And then so I'm like, okay, this is really they start calling him on stage, and he's like,
get up,
he's too busy like biting.
I'm calling John to the stage
with his mouth open, just like drooling. And so I try to find his friends, but they ditched him.
Clearly, because he's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Because he eats one edible and bites buns. He can't even get on stage for his shitty comedy setup.
And so, the other thing too. So I have a split tongue, and I think he's like bragging about it to his friends, like right before he got high, and they were like, "Oh, what's it like to kiss someone like that?" And he's like, "We've never kissed, actually. I don't know." Like the most losery moment. He was like really embarrassed by it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
like,
she's got big tits. Have you ever seen him?
Wow.
So back, so we're in like a dark corner. It's like a dark like little thing, and there's all these other great comedians going up, and I'm trying to like push him off, but he just like he just leans back in. And so me being a dumbass, a benevolent dumbass, I'm like, I can't leave this man here passed out. I'm gonna take him home. Also, I left my car at his house.
Oh,
Went together.
I had to.
Yeah.
Even if you wanted to be an asshole, it would have been like logistically difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were like benevolent and lazy.
Yeah, so it's classic me. Anyway, so I end up like, okay, so I end up like, I'm like, you gotta go, get up, and he can't move. He's definitely way bigger than me, and I'm like trying to like hoist his man up. I'm 4'11". I'm trying to hoist his man up like this, taking him to his car. I don't know. I know he drives like a Mercedes or a Beamer or something. He's very proud of it. And I was like, what does it look like? Where is it? We valeted. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, where are your keys? He's like, I don't know. So anyways, we end up getting into the car, and like, I don't know how to put the seat up. Yeah. And I'm 4'11", so I'm driving like this. The whole like SpongeBob, like and like he's passed out. He's like really bad. Like he's like on like kind of like throwing up high. Like it was terrible.
Uh-oh. He was throwing up?
He was like dragging me.
Oh
he
no.
was like
the edible hit way too hard.
It was bad. And he smoked along with the edible.
Okay, so this is the bro and me. I'm just like, what a little bitch. I puff stuff all the time, and sometimes it turns into a macronose. And then you know what? Sometimes I go out, and then somebody's like, "Hey, do you want this hit of acid?" And I say, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Do you want to do a little bump?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, sure." When in Rome, and then it's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, "Yeah, maybe I've had 4 or 5 tequila drinks, but I'm fine."
And you want to know why? Because you're not a pussy.
I'm not a fucking pussy. It's also because I'm a Gentile. I'm just a fucking solid machine.
You're also just a badass. You're cool.
Yeah. But I can drink at the airport at 6 a.m. if I wanted to.
Yeah, but you also,
I wouldn't.
You
because
also
that's high Q Gentile.
You also make bad decisions.
Yeah, I'm not good at doing it.
You're belligerent.
Yeah.
Wait, can you talk about the time You got kicked out of the club?
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Oh, wait.
We have been kicked out of
We went, yeah, we did. No, but before, okay, let me finish the story.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So whatever, I'm driving this man home, like this, like SpongeBob. I like kind of make the way, and then he's like, "Please, tacos, tacos. I need to eat something." He's like begging me, and I'm just like, "Okay." Keep in mind, I was like, I think I was like 20. So I drive to the Taco Bell parking lot, or the Taco Bell drive-thru, whatever. I get him food, like $5 food or something like that.
That was Mario with Let Me Love You on Shmoo Rock 97.2. Oh, you know what I've been hearing is spicy? Mario versus Omarion versus. Apparently people were expecting Omarion to crush it, and then Mario crushed it. Yeah, let's go to funny.
Wish to have a fancy car. Wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Oh, Ray J. Oh, Ray J, this is painful. Oh, Ray J.
Not Ray J.
Oh, this Ray J performance. I'm watching Versus. Y'all gotta tune in. This is amazing stuff. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm about to compare Omarion's performance versus Mario, the guy I was telling you about. Mario. Right?
Oh, I have just a heads up. I have 9% battery.
Oh, we'll wrap up. This is the last thing we'll do.
Cool. I'm just letting you know if it cuts off.
Okay.
I fully charged before I came though.
Okay.
Also, just so everybody knows for the record, I wasn't responsible. But, yeah.
Can you play the content, let's say, through your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm about to do. So right now, yeah. All right.
So Oysters left to give me there's 3, but I just kept like slipping with 2 and I have 1.
Yo, Ray J. In the back, listen to Emma.
And we don't know this shit.
You know what? I'm just gonna open the source material.
How y'all doing it here?
All right.
We're trying to listen. You also have to remember that we're like about 10 seconds behind.
That's okay.
We got this shit. Can you get sweaty for me?
We're trying our best.
Sing to him, Pete.
Juicy for you.
Sing to him, Pete.
Get sweaty for me. And I'ma get sweaty.
Fucking right. Pressure. That boy a dumpy. That boy that dumpy.
Massage, I'm like, that would be
In the cool or the cheap G. Cause girl, you know you're turning me on. Shorty bit. She looking like she thinking about. She want it, she can't take no.
I don't know who's who. There's too many people performing. It's disorienting.
Yeah, it sounds kind of church fiery.
There's so many. It's supposed to be Mario versus Omarion, but there's like 10 other people. So I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've come with their crews. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on yet. So just bear with me.
I'm about to take her to my spot.
3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
She gon' let me be.
Whoever this guy is, he does not sound good. The guy with the flower jacket.
Yeah, fuck flower jacket.
I'm boyfriend number 2. And I know you like it freaky. So
Like, is this like the opening? You know what? I feel like that's what's going on. There's like an opening act. Because I think that's Ray J versus someone else.
I have a quick announcement.
What's crazy? I've been doing.
All right. So now I'm at this is definitely Mario now.
you telling me I want upset? Oh, baby.
Yeah, this is Mario.
Verse is what you said.
Say I'm just a friend. Cause I can't be yours. The fantasy. Say I'm just a friend. Break it down for me. Can you give me one?
Fine. The thing.
You wouldn't want this. Cause I stay late. Baby, girl, some
Oh, baby,
What you got?
Like that. You're like, I want to watch the walk.
All right, so Mario is killing it.
I didn't think that was killing it.
You don't think his voice sounds good?
Sounds fine.
Okay.
You're such a snob.
I'm like, I want to be moved. I want art that moves.
This is Omarion. Wait, what's going on?
like I would be okay if you just walked away.
This is
I'm trying to
Omarion.
act like I don't want to see you.
Not doing as good as
Just
Mario.
a face. Hey! Like I can do it without feeling on you.
Ooh.
Get out.
Yeah, Omarion is going on pure sex appeal. Mario definitely wins.
That part. The other one was mid and this was that part.
Okay, well why don't we give Mario another shot?
Came in to make you see
There's what?
that there's levels. Are you ready? I'm so ancient. There's more to me. With you by my side, we can cause some
I want a full body game though.
all up in the sky, we gon' fly like it's nothing. Sure to cause an
Bust out
eruption.
your
I'm going deep in, I'll bet you into it below. Baby, I got you.
Talk to him.
Let's take this trip. We don't need no rocket ship. On the way to Mars.
It's just me going like this.
I'm not actually. It's gonna take your breath away.
Why blow up the
On the way to Mars. I really wanna leave the way you're holding me. All we need is love. We don't need gravity.
I don't know, Buttons. Mario is performing well to me.
I would agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're
Mario,
being too hard on Mario. I think Mario is definitely the win. Let's give Omarion one more shot, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be...
That's all you have.
You're not as humble as he be acting, y'all. Be all cat. Told you I didn't know you cat.
He said unbothered. It's looking a little bothered right now.
I know. Go. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him do things.
Hey, man, you got 2 legs and you a grown man. If your glasses over there, get them your damn self, okay?
I ain't ask you about all that. Go ahead.
All
Do
right.
your song.
Thank you. I'm up. Let's go. Omarion.
Oh, he brought us.
Hey!
Yo, chick. Baby, I'm the man. Couple wanna bands.
No.
Feeling a match.
This is whack. This is
I'm
whack.
that nigga. I'm that nigga.
Dude, what a waste of a live band, too. Do you notice how there's a live band?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's the
Omarion.
waste of the live band.
Omarion is losing the battle. He has a weird vibe. And he's not singing well. To me, Mario wins.
Agreed. I concur. And on that note, let us leave thee in peace
Yeah.
as every piece of technology fails around us. And you
Let us leave things.
I went in peace, but leave you.
Break thy bread.
Break thy bread. Let us break thy bread and leave you in peace. I have 5% battery, so.
Oh, dude, I just found a guy who's going to play a corn song in public. Okay, let's
Yeah.
close with this.
Yeah, let's close.
Okay.
Me too. Feeling like a freak on a beach. We can suck down as many oysters as we got. We are water signs. You got expensive local taste. Like, there's no coverage. So there's very little nutrients. Yeah. It's just purely for pleasure. It doesn't. It's really just experience. It just gives you an experience.
Aw.
Very cute, y'all. Do you have any thoughts and or opinions on corn in public?
Corn, it's got the juice. It's got the juice. Shout out to the corn kid who's single-handedly curing people's depression and keeping people alive. We love you, corn kid.
Is he a kid? He looked like he was like 34.
No, you don't know the reference. He doesn't know what we're referencing because Sam doesn't do the internet. There's a child that was on recess therapy that loves corn, and he is a meme now, and everybody loves him, and we have to protect corn kid at all costs.
I think he's like the corn representative of Ohio, something.
He did a
Really?
Chipotle. He did a Chipotle commercial. The corn kid. You don't love the corn kid?
Okay, I'm looking up the corn kid. I've never heard of the corn kid.
No, you should have heard of him before.
You are bad at the internet, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, corn kid commercial.
It's got the thing is, you have to start at the beginning. You have to start with recess therapy.
Okay.
The original interview where they asked the kid about corn, and the kid's like, "It's corn. I love it.
Okay.
It's got the juice."
Oh, this.
For me,
Yeah.
I really like
Okay, you
Coke.
got it.
I know
What do you
what
like
this
about
is.
corn?
Because
Corn
I
kid,
didn't,
and then
I didn't know if you were talking about the band corn. Like, what do I know? If it was a K
well,
or a C.
the thing is that people have made his interview into like a songify style song.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's corn. It's got the juice. It's
Right.
got the juice."
Right.
So
Right.
when we said it's got the juice, that was a cultural reference that you didn't pick up on.
Oh yeah.
It's keeping chunky, but it's okay.
It's all right. You're a little chuggy. It's fine.
No. Race is saying is that you're chuggy for knowing the song. No.
No.
I'm chuggy for not knowing.
No, you're chuggy for not knowing.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was chuggy to know. Chuggy to know.
No, it's recent.
No, it's recent.
It's 2 weeks ago.
Everybody in the world loves corn
If
kid.
you don't know something that happened,
Doesn't that make it
like,
chuggy if everyone in the world loves it though?
past like a month, it's chuggy.
No, it's
Yeah.
if you don't know about it 'cause of current
Oh.
internet stuff. So the fact that you don't know about current internet stuff means that you're chuggy.
Yeah, but I've seen the video,
Your
but
memes are old.
I didn't care
Stale.
for it. I saw the video and I was like, what is this?
Wow. You're the only person who's anti-corn kid?
I'm not anti-corn kid. I just
Cancelled.
He doesn't like the corn kid. He's fucking canceled.
Hey everybody,
This guy doesn't like corn kid. Fuck him, right?
Woo, everybody's throwing tomatoes in the background.
No, I'm just joking.
But
Sam is sweet. Sam likes corn kid.
Sam would like.
He just didn't know. He would like corn kid. He's very kid forward. He loves kids.
He's just an innocent.
He's just chuggy.
A
It's
summer
not
child.
I'm schmoogie. Hey, I'm schmoogie. Okay.
Smooky. Yeah, you're smooky. All right.
All right. Well,
Hey.
that was a wonderful note to end on. I think.
Brought him into the gospel of the corn
He
kid.
brought you into the fold now.
Yeah.
You've been
I-
folded in.
I feel folded.
Good.
Folded in.
It's corn. So what we'll say to you, right?
Yeah.
Is like, we'll say it's corn, and then you will say back to us like it has the juice.
It has the juice.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So we'll try it, right?
Okay.
Happy years.
Yeah. So that way you know that.
Can,
if
can we practice?
If anybody else says that, you know what to do.
Let's
You say,
practice.
You're excited about the
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah. So I say, you know what I'm talking about? It's corn.
You lost me. You lost me.
When we say it's corn, you have to say it's got the juice.
I know. Come on. You know
Call
what?
and respond. Jesus.
You know I'm doing a Kids in the Hall reference. Don't pretend like you don't
We're
know.
done. We're done. You're canceled.
You're like the bully in the playground.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I fucking am. 'Cause you know what? If you don't like corn, kid, you can fucking catch these hands.
They're pretty cute mitts, though.
You can fuck with these little mitts.
Yeah.
I'm shaking in my boots.
We're
All
just
right,
two little
y'all.
chihuahuas in the pool.
Good stream. Fun
Bye.
stream. And thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. Where else? YouTube. If you're watching.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Chugi.com.
Unless y'all wanted it, right?
ChugiAF.com.
You wanted it, I think.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.